The famous 90-mile beach separates Bass Strait and the 500 square miles of waterways which form the great Gippsland Lakes of Victoria. Sky or sea or lakes, it's a world of romance, each scene in its own enchanting frame. Take the highways or byways under shading gums or through booby allers and among the wild laurel and lily-pilly, walk the foreshores and let your love of beauty expand with the lakes. Dream of your inland sea, your boat sheltered by the high dunes of the Golden Beach. Plan your castles in the air as you dream on and on by the glorious Gippsland Lakes. You must step on it to catch up with your dreams. No, you don't have to toe the chalk mark. That's the white line, put there for one-handed drivers. The city of the lakes. It lolls on a long arm opposite the entrance, always growing and moving ahead. Did we say moving? Well, there you have it. The speedboat and the aquaplane cutting out the face at lake's entrance. Are we dreaming still? No, not with that 40-mile-an-hour rush of air and smack of spray. It's a merry race. The course is 50 miles. If you want more, well, what about the moon? Now, this would be restful to watch if only they were tortoise shells. But shells in repose do soothe the nerves. No matter how the waves toss them about, they always stay put until you pick them up. Well, shall we go? The sea has not cast up all its pearls. Who wouldn't be with the water nymphs on a day like this? The sun shining on the warm sand and the breakers rolling into the deep curve of the 90-mile beach. Why, if it wasn't for setting the boss a bad example, we'd take the day off. We'd run down to limber up our limbs. It's an easy walk, just up the track and over the sand hill. Anyway, launches bring you across the lake free of charge. They're coming back from the beach now, all their cares tumbled away in the blue surf of the Southern Ocean. All overboard and into the rescue. A last swim before the gong goes, a final all-over wash after the surf. You can swim anywhere. Whoops, that's keeping your eye on the ball with a vengeance. Boats are magic carpets when we travel on the lakes. No secret of the great water world is hidden from them. They glide past the trees and nooks and hug the beauty spots of the shore. They nose out the fish pens along the sand wall between the lakes and the beach. These pens hold more than 100,000 fish, which are fed and graded and drafted, and when ready for market are netted into manageable heaps. Well, they certainly look profitable with the silver flashing in their fat tails. The fisherman with a hand net scoops the pool, but the fish, strangely enough, find these methods rather upsetting. The greatest collection of twins ever seen together. Even their mothers couldn't tell them apart. No need to ask if they're fresh. They're high kickers and full of life. Still, they never go over the deep end. Softened in the sun, the shore spreads out in swimming coves and panoramic headlands. Picnickers and fishermen come by steamer and launch to river mouths and the entrance harbors, where the tranquil bays and inlets are poised in the glory of green banks and trees. Trees adorn every scene. Buildings nestle in them, and the verdant green of sloping hills matches the ocean blue of the lakes. Now we have struck oil. This is a new industry at Lake's entrance. First quality lubricant for your car or boat. Deep down in the earth, the long-shafted baler is feeling for the oil, and the wheels go round to keep it busy on the job. Here it is, being drawn slowly to the surface by the winding gear. Any luck today? There certainly is. You'll need more than a dip in the surf to clean those hands. In dreaming hours, reflections bring us peace. The silver molten wash of water unites in fonding embrace the boats that wind through woodland flowers by grassy banks and glens. Harmony in the scenes of lakes and rivers joined together in all the parts of loveliness. Picture places of fertile land charm the rivers. Under the slopes, countless images crowd the glassy mirrors of deep pools. High banks and cliff walls throw down their shadows, and tree branches mottle the water with figured light. With thousands of acres of lakes to travel, we may roam in solitude or chug from town to town by great rivers and bays and little gulps over an endless area. Night brings the swans with folded wings to rest in waterways of peace. For such are the Gippsland Lakes.